One of the most inspiring people I've ever met is my best friend Dee, Box Van Dee. She's a stroke survivor in her 70s who's been living on the road for years, going from her car to a cargo trailer to a box truck she designed herself. We've traveled and camped together more times than I can count, and today I want to take you inside her incredible home on wheels and show you how she eventually found stability at an RV park, which I like to call her base camp. If you saw my last video on how RV park living costs way less than rent, Dee is living proof. Let me show you where it all started.
On the road to healing, 1 mile at a time.
Well, most everybody knows me. I'm Box Van Dee. I've been on Nomad for full-time for about 7.5 years.
Dee didn't start in a box truck. She started where a lot of us start, making do with what she had. First it was her car, then a cargo trailer so she could stand up and have more room. Each upgrade wasn't luxury, it was survival. It was her figuring out what her body actually needed to keep going. As a nurse, I can tell you, that kind of problem solving takes more energy than most people realize, especially when your body has already been through multiple eye surgeries, fibromyalgia, major back issues, and a previous stroke. Every decision costs spoons, and Dee spent hers wisely. The box truck she has now, she designed it herself. Not because it was the easiest option, because it was the right one. Standing room, stability, space to rest, and live the way her body actually needed. That is not luck. This is almost a decade of learning her own needs. If you want the full walkthrough, every corner of this truck, that complete tour is over on our Just Roll With Us channel. I'll link it above and in the description box below the video. It's worth every minute. And if you want to follow Dee's journey directly, go subscribe to her channel at Box Van Dee. I'll link her below also. Some of my favorite memories from the road are the ones I made with Dee. We've shared campfire nights, sunrise coffee, and the kind of conversations you only have when you're both living a life other people don't always understand. There's something that happens when two people with chronic illness sit together in camp chairs and just exhale. No explanation needed, no performance, just real life. I captured some memories on film, but truthfully, we rarely filmed as we just enjoy each other's friendship and company. Dee doesn't talk about her limitations like they define her. She talks about what she's built despite them. As a nurse who's seen what a chronic diagnosis can do to someone's sense of self, that matters to me, more than I can say. She inspired me to keep going when I wanted to give up. She's in her 70s. She is a survivor, and she built her home, piece by piece, mile by mile. Since I filmed that tour, Dee has made a big move. She found herself a home base, and I think you're going to love what she's built. When I say she built a life, I want you to hear it from her in her own words.
So what you're seeing is my new forever home. So I made the trailer is Be Free. So this was the day my trailer arrived. I believe it was on the 19th of March.
All right, go ahead, go forward just a little bit. She's got a point, yeah.
A little bit more.
Okay, that's good, that's good.
That should be good.
Yeah, should, yeah.
As long as that door opened. There are so many reasons that I decided on to get this one. So it would take hours to write and explain all the special things about this trailer. Is a Jayco J-Flight SLX is 175 BHW, which stands bunkhouse, and a Baja edition, which is made for the desert Southwest. So it had a lot of features that really better for the Southwest area. Hey, hello everybody, Box Van Dee here, and Maxie here. He's not gonna stay too long, anyhow. Good morning. Today is Wednesday, I believe. It's May 14th. I've been in this trailer almost 2 months. So I'm loving it. I've been busy trying to make it look cute. You know, the tiny spaces does not have to be boring. Mike's box van had very little decor. I just was stuck with an even smaller space. This is 22 foot long, so I have a lot more room here. I'm going to go walk through the whole trailer, the whole trailer, big one. I'm going to show you all the things I've done to make it pretty and comfortable. So here we go. Starting with the bed. This is a queen size mattress, but I love the bed. So that's a little nice dad, and at the end bed, I bought this little 4-drawer wheeled cart. It's only 4 inches wide. I had to put it together. It was hard, but I did. I found it fit perfect in here. Anyhow, have you already seen this curtain I put here? I know I showed you my bins, my clothing storage on the shelf over the bed. You can see. So I have perfect fitting bins. So I bought this curtain. I was having trouble trying to figure out how to hook it up there. I used cup hooks in the corners, there at that corner and this corner, to put my curtain rod over. So it actually works. So I put this key rack and shelf. I keep all my keys and Maxie's leash and a few other little flashlight there. So it's a perfect spot for that. So I put it there. I like these little rotating utensil holders. I have 2 of them. Look guys, in my box van, I could never use my Berkey, but I could use it in here. I have room on the counter, barely, but I do have room for in here. I finally have my good water. So this sign that one of my friends sent me, it says Dee's home, established 2025. I'm not sure if it's going to stay there on the window, but I think I want to use that as a tracing pattern to put a real to paint on my trailer later. I put this little shelf up here, so make place for my spices. Otherwise, I had no place to put them. I put in my knife rack, and then another shelf here, and more hooks. You can see hooks everywhere, really. In here, I put a shelf to double the space and double span in the cabinet. So I put this little towel rack on the back of the door, but I used to have it on the other side. But I decided I liked this better. Watch what I did. I bought this hanging shelf rack. Things in. I could put all my medicines and first aid kit, little personal care stuff, extra hand towels and washcloths and things. I just haven't figured out what I'm all going to put in there yet. But I'm working on it. So I put this shelf in here in the bathroom, put the toothbrush holder, and I built this from a DIY project I bought on Amazon. So that's my bathroom. I still do not love the shower curtain. Eventually, and I figure a way to do something different with that. I just keep more toilet paper under the sink. It's a pretty small space, but at least something. This is my new floor mat, kitchen mat. It said Buffer's Coffee. I love it. So I got that. And Maxie's just waiting patiently. I'm going to show you something I did. Okay. As you know, this trailer came with a bunkhouse. The bunkhouse I just used for storage. As you see, to live very tiny holes on the ceiling. So this is what I decided I want to be pretty to cover up my mess storage. So look this, the birds and flowers and butterflies. I love hummingbirds. So look, those are beautiful. See, it's pretty. Got my towel rack there. So also on the benches, if somebody come to visit, they can sit here. I got this little poster. It says, be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid or discouraged, for the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go. Joshua 1:9. So the table's always a mess because this is my office where I'll do all my work for the video editing and my entertainment. I don't have a television. I just watch YouTube videos. That's on my computer. Have a basket kind of catch-all
But that's a little bug my friend Lori gave me too, along with the candle as gifts. I put another bass to hold my blood pressure monitor. So you already seen this here. It says be kind, be positive, be humble, be honest, be grateful, believe in yourself, and have a calendar so I can keep track of my appointments. So that's new. This butterfly is new. You just hook on the curtain. I think I talked everything now. That's pretty much everything. Oh, a little bit more. This little cactus plant in the bee planter, and it is all be kind. Be kind. So bees and butterflies represent to me freedom and peace and comfort. So I love this 4-drawer chest on wheels, and where I keep a lot of books and odds and ends stuff. And you can see there are books for my stroke recovery. I've been working on these books quite a bit. Anyhow, my home's very comfortable, very pretty. I like looking at it. It makes me comfortable. It makes me smile. And I hope it makes you smile too. Look at the screen on my computer, a bird, of course. So anyhow, this is my home. I hope you enjoyed it. I do love my home.
From my car to this, in her own words, on her own terms. That's healing on wheels. If you're watching this and you're living with chronic illness, or you're facing a housing situation that feels impossible right now, I want you to sit with Dee's story for a minute. She didn't do this all at once. She did it one decision at a time, one adaptation at a time, on the days she had energy and honestly on the days she didn't. That's what healing on wheels actually looks like. Subscribe to Box Van Dee's channel. Type in @Box Van Dee or go to the link in the description. She will be doing an update tour of her home base, Be Free, very soon. Also, Dee and I are going live together on her channel this Sunday, March 22nd at 4 p.m. Pacific. You will want YouTube to notify you. We're going to be talking about adapting your tiny home on wheels for chronic illness and taking your questions in real time. You don't want to miss this one. Until next time, be good to your body as it's the only permanent home you have. I'll see you on the road. Bye!